Hi, I'm Jody from Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, and today we're not at the Devon branch. We have trekked all the way up to the Bailey Motorhomes and Caravans factory at Clifton in Bristol. Now, it's taken us many hours to get up here today due to the M5 being closed, which is a massive test of endurance, and that's quite handy because we've come to see, very excitingly, the all-new Bailey E65 Endurance, which is a new range for Bailey being launched for 2026 at the NEC show. It's a new van conversion range, one model only for this year, based on the Ford Transit, and it's the new Endurance range. So this is a 6-metre fixed bed van conversion, very on trend with a transverse fixed rear bed based on the Ford Transit Trail. Now, as you can see, this is something a little bit different. So it doesn't have a pop top, but it does have an option for a roof rack and a tent box, which is unique from a large-scale manufacturer. It's being launched at the NEC in October, so we're very excited to get a sneak preview of this one. So looking around it from the outside, it's based on the Ford Transit. Standard is the 2-litre turbo diesel with a manual gearbox, which comes in at $69,995, which is a really good price point for the spec and the super sort of avant-garde styling we'll see on the inside. Most of them you're going to see around will be on the automatic 165 brake like this one. This colour is standard, which is the, I can't remember what they call it, the flat grey, which looks super modern. Walking around from the outside, we've got smart 16-inch alloy wheels. There is an option for swamper style ones, as you'll probably see on most of the production ones, but I think it looks really nice with the black ones there. Outside LED awning light. We'll be ordering all of ours with the optional 2-lay wind-out awning. These are based on the Ford Transit Trail, as you can see down there, which gives you the roughy-tufty look, the graphics, the black bits there, and sort of the off-road look, which is oh so popular today. Flush fit windows, really good. Quite often don't see that in a van conversion in this price bracket. Very smart graphics. I think the whole thing looks very, very on trend. Electric step is standard, as is the grab handle for getting in the door. Coming back around, standard spec's really, really good for a van that's starting at under £70,000. So you've got standard external barbecue point to the back there. Around the back, so this roof rack and ladder, all the options, and there aren't many on these, are very reasonably priced. So this spec to this van, which includes the roof rack and ladder and the tent box and the automatic gearbox and the panoramic front skylight, is going to be coming in around 77 or so. Add the awning, takes you up to around about the 78,000 mark. We've got standard high-level Ford factory-fitted reversing camera, standard reversing sensors to the back. The roof rack is £1,250, which is really good. So if you've got surfboards, paddle boards, as everybody seems to have these days, instead of spending thousands of pounds on a retrofit item, this is available Bailey factory fitted for £1,250. Now, standard on up there, you would find, if you didn't have the roof rack, 130 watt flat solar panel. But if you add the roof rack, it upgrades that to include 200 watt solar panels, giving you 200 watts in total on the roof rack, which also has front off-road style lighting and comes with the ladder. To add the tent box on top, you're looking at an extra £27.90 for the tent box if you fancy sleeping upstairs sometimes, or if you've got guests or anything like that. Add the tent box to it, and then the solar panels are mounted upon the box itself. So it's a transverse fixed rear bed, which you'll have seen before in a lot of vans, but they've done it with their own Bailey twist. They've lifted it up to give you some more storage space. If I just hit that button, come around there. Bed's been raised up, gives you a really good bit of storage space for all of your outdoor equipment. So it's very much a van for the outdoorsy, more active people, for anybody who needs a bit of space. Even if you just want to keep your dogs underneath there's plenty of room. This bed will fold up and clip up to the clip that's up there to give you full walk-through access. Loads of storage cupboards back here and storage bits behind your threads to keep your clothes and such like. These are very much an off-grid van as standard. So you've got two 80-watt batteries giving you 160 watts in total. I say standard 130-watt solar or 200 watts of solar if you have the optional roof rack. Heating and hot water is Truma Combi D. We'll talk more about that in a moment. That means the only thing your gas locker does, which will take one 6 kilo propane gas bottle, the only thing that's powering is your hob, basically. So that 6 kilo gas bottle, that could last you months, if not years. External plug socket, quite handy for inflating your paddle boards and your kayaks and things if you're not putting rigid ones on the roof rack. Also got a really handy external shower, so once you've been for your paddle, you can hose yourself, your paddle board and your dog off as well. So coming around the driver's side, again flush fit tinted double glazed windows are standard. Due to the curved nature of the Ford and the raised bed, to give you plentiful bed length, you've put the extension blisters on to give you more length across. So this is the flue for your Truma Combi D heating system. I think all vans should have this. It's really, really good. So most vans used to run on gas if you're not hooked up to the mains. Mains electric if you are hooked up to the mains. And in the winter time, you'll very quickly use your way through that gas, which you'll then obviously struggle to replace. So this uses diesel when you're not on the mains instead. So your heating and your hot water is heated by diesel when you're not on the mains. Runs from your main diesel tank. Incredibly economical, barely uses any at all. And obviously you've got a very large diesel tank that you can refill anywhere. So electric if you are hooked up, if you're heating your hot water, diesel if you're not, and that's standard. Step cassette toilet locker, as you'll see in everything else. Underneath the van, filled up through there, you've got a 100-litre freshwater tank and a smaller wastewater tank. Cab specification wise, it's on the latest Ford Transit, which is really, really high specs. You've got digital dash as standard. It's got the new 11-inch infotainment system, which includes Apple CarPlay, Android Autoplay and embedded sat-nav. This one's a manual. We don't anticipate selling any manuals. All the ones we're likely to see will have the marvellous 8-speed automatic gearbox, which you can now tow with, which has been around in the Ford Ranger for years. It's new to Ford Transit, and the powerful 165 brake engine. Part of the trail pack, you've got these side flare running board style decorations. All season Goodyear tyres as standard, and also you get what I still call the Raptor grille, but it's part of the trail side of things there. All 2-wheel drive, front wheel drive, so they're not 4-wheel drive option. Now coming inside, you've got a really nice light wood finish. In case you forget what van you've got, it reminds you there, it's the Bailey Endurance, so new for this year. Inside you'll see a fairly typical European style layout from the British manufacturer. So we've got really nice half leatherette and very sort of hard wearing tough cloth upholstery. Both your cab seats swivel around, and being a Ford, those cab seats are very, very low for a car-like driving position. Got the multi-function steering wheel, and they really are just like driving a Ford Focus car these days. They're very, very good. Plenty of windows. You've got concertina style blinds and fly screens on all your windows, which are the more expensive ones. Table will clip there. We'll have a look at it in a moment. Unusually, compared to the European stuff, you can put the table away. Concertina cab blinds as standard as well. A pretty stereotypical kitchenette with a Dometic 2-burner electric ignition hob and a decent sink with a bifold swivel out tap, which is very, very neat. Like the fact that you can wash off your hob straight into the sink as well. Workshop extension on the end. Nice big drawers. You see they've not fitted an oven. I'd say in this day and age a lot of people would prefer to carry an air fryer, alternate cooking methods, rather than trying to squeeze a rattly gas oven into a narrow space. There's plenty of ways around it. I like the big high-level storage cupboard with the positive handle. Got this matte finish, which is very popular, and look at the roof as well. Everybody loves this sort of decking style roof apparel. Opening skylight above it for ventilation. And then we've got Bailey's clever tambour door bathroom. So the big problem with this layout a lot of the time is you have a pinch point here, which is difficult to get from front to back or to use your kitchen. So in this one, instead of having a rigid door, such as other vans like the Swift Tracker range, this one you can hide your bathroom away, plenty of floor space, and then when you need your bathroom, The bathroom appears. You've got a shower tray down the bottom there. Your Thetford cassette toilet. Shower hose there, which will pull out and double up as the tap, clips up onto here, all in matte black as is so popular. Lots and lots of storage, big storage cupboard there as well. And there's a blown air heater vent in there, so if you want to use it for drying things, you can do. Then finally round to the bedroom, so we saw a bit of that from the back there. So we've got the fridge, which is your 90 litre 12 volt compressor fridge underneath there. Wardrobe above. Some manufacturers do it the other way around. I'm not sure what the best way is, to be fair. So wardrobe with hanging space above. Plenty of lights, plenty of plug sockets. You've got two mains down there. You'll also find USBs built into your bedroom and your front map reading lights. So as they've raised the bed up to give you more storage space, they've very cleverly integrated a ladder underneath of it, which you can just fold away. Very clever. That's something I don't think I've seen on a van before. I'm sure others have done it, but I can't think of many that have, so that's a really good idea. I also like the very, very smooth and very solid pull-out divider there to stop any of your kit sliding forward. So it's very neat. You can tell they've put a lot of development work into this range. I think they've nailed the appearance, which is very, very good. Big storage cupboards at the back there. Really big storage cupboards on the other side for all of your clothes. Another opening skylight, and you've got two opening rear windows in the door, though the ladder will slightly cover one, and a big opening window at the foot of the bed for ventilation as well. So on the road with all of this spec, so if you had the roof rack and ladder, the tent box, the wind out awning and the front panoramic skylight, which I love, to be fair. I think every van of this type will have those. It's going to be coming in around the 78,000 mark. Starting price is 69,995. You don't want the roof rack and the tent box. You can be on the road with an awning and your panoramic front skylight for around about the 74,995 mark with the automatic gearbox. And I think for a van of this style, with the full Bailey warranties, that's very, very good news. So we've got these on order. If you have any questions, come and see us. We will be up at the NEC. We won't be on the Bailey stand, but if you inquire beforehand, we will meet you on the Bailey stand. Just make an appointment with myself or Ash from the Devon branch, or anybody at Somerset, but to buy this through Highbridge Devon down in Newton Abbot. Or come and see us at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. We're just between Exeter and Plymouth on the A38 South Devon Expressway, and ask us about the wonderful world of the Bailey Endurance. Thank you very much. Goodbye.